Good afternoon. This is Serena with Journey to Enlightenment 144. Today's topic of discussion is your feelings. We are taught to identify our feelings through the use of I statements such as I feel depressed, I feel anxious, I feel worried, I feel sad, I feel hurt, etc., etc. But the problem with these feeling statements is, yes, I agree that it is perfectly fine and it is the responsible thing to do to acknowledge how you feel. And I think that in order to move forward, that part of moving forward requires you to be at one or be at peace with the way that you are feeling and to be able to identify those feelings. But I think that we look at having these feelings as being some sort of dysfunction. And a lot of times these feelings, whenever you have these feelings for a while, they are mislabeled or maybe appropriately labeled as diagnoses such as depression, major depressive disorder, mood disorder, anxiety disorder, etc., etc. Now, I'm not negating the DSM-5 and not going against anything that we use as practitioners. However, what if we are looking at these feelings as something being wrong with us when these feelings are actually something that is right with us? If you are having these feelings, then that is your parasympathetic system giving you a response that you are in direct, your body is disagreeing with your thought process. You might feel stuck in some form or another. You might be in a situation that you are not exactly content with, and your parasympathetic system recognizes that. Therefore, these feelings and these emotions become more announced, more prominent, and you begin to experience more symptoms such as sweating or the feelings of anxiety, which include the rapid heartbeat, the nervousness, the need to pace, the over thinking process, when you rumination of thoughts, when you can't really turn your thoughts off. So let's look at things differently. Whenever we begin to have these feelings, let's say you are going about your day as scheduled, and it's just any other day for you, and nothing has changed from yesterday to whatever day, to today, and you are feeling all of a sudden you feel an overwhelming feeling of depression that comes over you. What if that is just your body telling you that something just isn't right at that moment? Maybe that is more your intuition, and maybe not depression. What if that's like, oh, I feel depressed? Yes, you feel depressed. Why? Because you were taught that depression is the sudden sadness, right? That feeling that you have of overwhelming sadness, feeling hopeless, just fatigued, all of those things. So yes, we can label that as feeling depressed, but we need to get to the root cause of it. Like, what is causing me to feel this way today? Maybe it's not everything that is wrong with you. Maybe it could be that your body is just designed to be very intelligent, and it's more intelligent than we actually give it credit for. So it's actually warning you, hey, something is not right today. So I need you to kick into gear. Let's get it together, because your thoughts and your body is not in alignment. And your body, whenever we are in denial in our mind, it's like your body still cleverly can pick up on those things. I know that to be true from a situation that I had in the past where I went to the chiropractor, and she used this massage gun on my neck and shoulder area. And typically for a person that is not experiencing a great level of stress, that thing, it only clicks a few times and then it goes off. But it kept going on and on and on. And she was like, wow, like, you are really tense. You're under a lot of stress. And I was like, no, no more than usual. This is me every day. Well, she was like, well, you must deal with a lot of stress on a day-to-day basis because this thing, is going on and on. And most people, it's just a few clicks and then it goes off. But you, however, like it just kept going. And looking back at that moment, that was my body intelligently picking up on something that I had not even began to realize, that had already manifest in my mind. And sure enough, maybe a month or two after that, I did begin to have more evidence of anxiety kicking in, and it became very pronounced, unfortunately. So let's pay attention to these feelings as they come, but let's not be quick to ask somebody, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Let me just say, whenever people ask me what's wrong with me, that makes me kind of tighten up. I get all like nothing's wrong with me. Let's talk about what's right with me. Can you ask me that differently? Like, what's good with you today instead of what's wrong with you? Like, that automatically gives the person the impression that you think that there's something wrong. So let's not try to automatically look for what's wrong. Let's look for what's right with the person. And whenever you are feeling different, whenever you begin to notice that you're having unpleasant symptoms, it doesn't necessarily indicate that something is wrong. It could be that that is your body's brilliant way of saying, hey, something is right enough in your mind and in your parasympathetic system that it recognizes that something just isn't in alignment. So let's work on that. Okay, so what is right with you? Okay, let's remember that. What's right with you? Or what's good with you? Not what's wrong with you. I don't like that. Let's do away with that, okay? Have a great day. Take care. Have a blessed weekend. I hope that this triggers a brand new thought process for you. It really was something that was on my mind today, so I wanted to share it. So I hope that this resonates. Take care. Bye.